The winter of 2019, and John's missus desperately needed John to get out of the house. So she enlisted the help of 3 of Sydney's most eligible bachelors, Nick Daly, Locke Newen and myself. The fact that we're bachelors had nothing to do with anything, only maybe that we didn't have to ask for anyone else's permission to spend the weekend away with John. So we brought him here, a little country town with a massive heart in central west New South Wales. The beautiful Mudgee. And this was our boys' weekend.
Let's go!
The Airbnb place we hired for the weekend was fancy, breathtaking, and either definitely or probably the inspiration for that famous line from that classic movie.
How's the serenity?
And serenity it was.
So much serenity.
And one of the features of this house was a room full of sports stuff. It didn't really take our interest though. Neither of us are into watching sport as we are about getting outside for some non-toxic masculine action. And that's exactly what we did with a bit of good old-fashioned wood chopping.
That counts.
If ever you get the opportunity on a boys' weekend to chop some firewood, never pass that opportunity. It looks easier than it is. Basically what you have is what I like to call the cleaver. What it's actually called is beyond me. You have your chopping block, your bit of wood. That's a good size really. But I'm going to see if I can cut this down further.
That evening we celebrated the start of our boys' weekend with Locke cooking us a healthy, man-sized meal.
For dinner, we're having roast potatoes, with a side of 1.5 kilo tomahawk steak. Boys' weekend.
No boys' weekend is complete without an old-fashioned. So I've got some bitters, got some sugar. We've got some cold brew whiskey, compliments of Nick. A shot of that in each. Now for the magic. That is not working at all. Hey, there we go.
That's a solid piece of steak.
Yeah, that actually just looks heavy. Which way?
So after a hard day of drinking and being a boy, nothing is more relaxing than sitting by the fire. So here's some wood we prepared earlier. I'm just going to open this up, just see how it's going. So this was a particularly tough one to split, quite heavy. Quite careful, just place that in there. That'll catch a light, burn for a couple of hours. We're keeping the flue open, just keep the fire going, try and get as much warmth. Then later on we go to bed, we'll close it off, burn slowly, have a nice warm house in the morning. A tough day being a man, nothing better than to sit down, enjoy the comfort of a nice warm house. Boys' weekend.
Boys' weekend.
So I'm making a banana cheesecake for dessert. I've added in some sugar with a bit of lemon juice. Now I'm going to add in some bananas, which I've cooked previously, which are now cooled, caramelised bananas. Then we'll add in some a whole lot of cream cheese, blend that all together, bake that in the oven for 30 minutes, and then in the last 5 minutes we'll add in a sour cream topping.
So we're also making some banana bread. I've mashed up some bananas, put in a cup of caster sugar, got 2 cups of self-raising flour, chuck in the oven, see how it goes. Boys' weekend.
After spending the entire day in town enjoying the finest Mudgee wines, honey and olives, we headed back home for some grub.
No boys' weekend is complete without an espresso martini. So we're going to mix a few cocktail ingredients together. We've got our Jameson's cold brew. We've got a gin. This is Whiteley Neal handcrafted dry gin. And we've made some a a special brew of our own. We're going to put it all together. Here's our makeshift cocktail shaker. If you don't have a cocktail shaker, fun fact, you can use a protein shake shaker. So we've put all our ingredients in there. And let's put our special brew in there. I've clearly never navigated one of these protein shake shakers. Here we go. Wonderful. I can feel that is ready to go. Let's take a look. Oh, delightful. Check it out. This is a gentleman's weekend. Last but not least, to garnish it, we've got a few roasted coffee beans, Arabica, and simply just Boyz weekend.
Come on, man, they're Arabica. When you bake your banana bread and you run out of baking paper, it's stuck to the tin. Boyz weekend.
No Boyz weekend is complete without cleaning up after yourselves. Boyz weekend.
And that brings us to the end of our Boyz weekend. We sure shed some laughs, and John's missus was all too glad to get him back in one piece. Hope you can join us again for our next Boyz weekend. Till then, thanks for watching.
Let's go!